It is being called the Tinder of COVID trials, a new online program that matches thousands of people with clinical trials taking place near them. Dr. Remy Sella came up with the idea after noticing researchers struggling to find participants. He joins us this morning. I love that even you laugh when I say the name, the Tinder of COVID trials. Explain for us how it works.
Basically, it's a matchmaking process where people can go in on covidtrials.ca. They find all the information, all the active clinical trials happening within the nation. If they're interested, they fill out a very simple questionnaire on a secure system, and then the system on the back end will automatically match them to a trial next to them if there is one available.
People not knowing about each other, the trials not being able to access people not being able to access the trials is one challenge. What are some of the other challenges people face?
I think the biggest problem right now is recruitment. All those active trials happening in Canada require thousands and thousands of people. We're still very far away from reaching that target. The earlier we reach that target, the earlier we can go back to what used to be our normal life.
There are a lot of people who haven't been tested, think they might have had COVID-19, or there's people who we know are asymptomatic, but maybe don't realize that they have the virus. Can they take part too? And I guess what I'm asking is there an ideal participant?
Absolutely. Everybody should go on the website and fill the questionnaire. It's pretty detailed. It will help us understand more case by case their situation. All the trials are looking for every Canadian, whether they had or have COVID or suspected of having COVID. So we encourage everybody to go and participate. A
concern always when you're talking about online or digital and health is terms of privacy. What happens to the data?
Correct. So the data is on a secure Canadian platform that is managed by medical leadership. This data will only be shared with the clinical trials. At the end of the clinical trials, all this data will be securely destroyed.
A vaccine for SARS was never found. And from what you've seen so far in your research, could that be the case with COVID-19? We know there are teams around the world and tens of millions of dollars being put towards the research. Is it possible we never have a vaccine?
I think we need a vaccine given that COVID-19 is completely different than SARS. In the SARS pandemic, the virus went away by itself. In this situation, we are worried about what we call the second wave that could come in 3 to 4 months. So a vaccine is extremely important in this situation, and hopefully we can have one within the next year.
I want to thank you so much for coming on your morning to talk about the Tinder of COVID-19. Thanks so much. Great story.
Thank you very much for having me.
And a note to our viewers, if you are interested in taking part in a clinical trial, you can head to our social media channels to check out all of the details. Thanks for watching. If you like this, be sure to subscribe here.
And you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.